start, okay? Welcome back to Conversations with the Lady Millionaire. I am Danielle Nikki Parker, and today I got my co-host here, Mr. Greg Parker.
I'm working for niggas now, huh? Damn. What's happening, dude? Jay, what's up, baby? Nikki, what's happening?
Nothing. Let me first start off by saying I love your haircut.
Oh, well, you know, it's enough. It's the least I can do. It's the least I can do. I ain't gonna keep being dirty every day, you know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate you always supporting me. Every time I say, come shoot this episode with me, you be right here.
Well, technically, I don't have a choice. You kind of make me, you know?
Okay.
You kind of make me. It's hot in here, though. It's hot in your studio today, you know what I mean?
We didn't transition from heat to air yet.
Because goodness, it's still roasting oven stuffer in this joint, man. What's up, though?
All right, let me get down to what I really want to talk about tonight. So today I was talking about how I overcome making bad business decisions.
How you overcame making bad business?
Yeah. And, how I overcame making bad business decisions, but it made me think about the decision that I really need to make. And I've been thinking about this for a while, at least 2 years. I'm going to be honest, at least 2 years.
What you been thinking about for 2 years?
And, I talked to God about it, and I'm just waiting to see what he has to say.
You ain't talk to me about it?
I'm about to talk to you about it. I've mentioned it, so this is not like really the first time you're actually hearing it.
Because I don't like when you spring stuff on me.
I know, this is why I need to say I've mentioned it to you, right? I did mention it to you, and once I explain, you'll understand.
Well, can I say something before you mention whatever you want to mention? Go ahead, mention it.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead and mention it.
All right, so I'm really struggling with, do I want to continue with Diamante financing, or do I want to just close down completely now? Wow. Let me explain why I said that. Because for the last 2 years, you've been talking debt-free.
Right.
And I think that if we're partners, right, you talking debt-free and I'm telling people to get into debt, I don't really see how we're in alignment. That's number one. And number two, because I've been through it, when we first started in the real estate business, we all cash.
Right,
then we stumbled on how to get the deals financed, how to
worst thing ever.
how to scale up really fast, which that happens.
It's like teaching the person how to play craps.
Using the finance programs, and then during COVID, I got caught up. It was a mess. Tenants wasn't paying. I still had to pay the loans. So I don't want other people to get into that situation. Lately I've been talking about, when I talk about finance, I strictly talk about fix and flip. It used to be, hold, do a cash out refi and hold. But when everybody was leveraging everything, and I don't want to continue to be a part of putting somebody into debt. Right.
Well, that's because you
I care about people, and that's really the struggle.
No, not even just that you care about people. I'm not cutting you off, but I got ADHD. I just got to say something. Not really just so much that you care about people. You seen the other side. You know what's on the other side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like us as people, we always want more. Like having 1,000 things that's draining your bank account every month, it don't make sense. I would rather have 2 things that's loading my bank account up versus 50 things that's depleting my bank account.
Right.
What I was about to say earlier on when you first got on was about you said you made bad business decisions. I think you didn't go to school. We didn't go to school for this, so we learned. So I don't think personally we made bad business decisions. It was just trial and error. You know what I mean? Because now I'm gonna tell you why. Had you not made the decisions that you made, and had you not done the things that you've done, you wouldn't be able to sit here and legit give people don't do this, don't do that. Like I tell people all the time, like you said, I preach debt free, but I'm not trying to convince nobody no more. I'm so worn out on people that I'm displaying that I'm going debt free, right? And I'm showing people where it's taking me, and whoever want to follow, here's the information. You understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like even with humans, like I'm going debt free with them. Like I'm no longer dealing with people that are just making withdrawals in my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm clearing that debt up as well. You know what I mean? I just want to have a peace of mind. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with somebody because they're trying to get something out of me, or I'm big business, and I don't mind teaching somebody, I don't mind showing somebody something, but I'm over that. I'm over overextending myself to people and trying to bring people and make people understand. Because the reality of it is, people come in here, they're opportunists, right? There's nothing wrong with being an opportunist. I think people use opportunists in the wrong text. If somebody sees it as an opportunity to do something, I'm okay with it. But just be clear. I'm here for the money, champ. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the business. You know what I mean? So if it don't work out, I'm gone. You know, we don't have any relationship.
Let me jump in for a second with that. I think that sometimes people do show their true colors, right? You see other things for other people, and you try to bring everybody in and let them enjoy everything that we have. But for real, they just came to learn how to do it and go about their business. So I think a lot of times it's us, too, that holds people in, right? Bring them over here with us to our home, to all these things so that they can experience what we have now.
Right.
But that's not what they want. They want to go over here and make some money so they can go back and stunt on their people. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we need to take some accountability for that as well, because I think that's what we do a lot. We love people so much. So they contact us, they want to learn how to do something. Next thing you know, they having dinner with us every night. They didn't ask to do that most of the time. We put them there.
Yeah, Stormy told me that.
Well, she was right.
Stormy said that. I heard Stormy say that. You know, people come in and want to do business. You put them on business, you put them on money, and then, you know, you thinking that they're family, they're friends, but they didn't really come for that. You know what I'm saying? I heard her say that.
Right. So let me just tell you why I feel like I'm struggling with staying open as a mortgage company or not. Well, one, the struggle was I didn't know how you were going to feel about it, because I know when we built this big business empire, you built all these, you know, businesses out of that. Right. So I didn't know how you were going to feel. I didn't know if you was going to feel like I was quitting. You know, like I struggled with that because I didn't know really how you were going to feel.
Right.
And then the other struggle is like I made a lot of money doing it, but I care about people. So I don't want the money. I'm taking the money out of everything.
Right. Because you're in a different space right now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you are a quitter.
See, you think I'm quitting? Because so here's the thing: I'm not quitting. All right, let me tell you what.
No, I don't think.
No. Wait, let me just say this.
I don't think you're quitting.
Okay,
go ahead.
Let me just say this. This is the decision I'm gonna make. Either I'm gonna shut down, or I'm gonna blow it all the way up, like all the way up. And I don't want to feel like I'm begging people to get loans. Like, because, you know, with marketing, it's like, yeah, all you need is 10% down. For real, no. You need like 25%. But when we reeling people in with the all you need is 10% down, and yeah, they got that. Now they to the finish line, and they want to finish, so now they're going to go and do whatever they got to do to get the rest of the money. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm begging people to...
Or baiting them in.
Yeah, baiting people in. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, like, I can make a lot of money in it. So if I'm going to do it, I need to
I think you
boss
want,
up
you want
on it.
You want my opinion?
Sure. That's why
I think you should quit. I don't think the game owe you nothing. I think you should quit. I think that we built a hell of a life, and I don't think, I mean, you enjoy it more than I do. You know what I mean? But I want to be able to enjoy it with you. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, like, it's only money. You know what I mean? If I got to go back to grinding, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to always make sure we got some money. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, I don't really, it's not your responsibility no more. I don't have to worry about dealing with all these people, and, you know, you can never satisfy, you know, some people. You know what I mean? You can't satisfy everybody. So my thing is, you built an empire. You was a minority. We pulled every minority in. We taught them how to get loans. They was getting approved. They was getting houses. They was fixing them. Just like I just said, in some of these programs people are taking now, and they get a house. They get their credit fixed, right? Then they get them a house. They get the house. They help them rehab the house. After they rehab the house, they help them refinance the house. But after you refinance the house, you as a person, you thinking, okay, I got this person to the finish line, I'm done. Now this person has to run a business. It's a business. They have to run a legit business, and people don't know how to run a business. They've never ran a business. I did A, B, C, D for them, and I'm thinking, hey, you good from here? Hey, man, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining the mentorship. I'm out. And it's like, no, being a mentor is like being a father. Like, even though my kids are 18 and older, I still got to take care of them. I still got to tell them stuff. I still got to teach them stuff. So as a mentor, you know, I try to be there as long as I can for what I'm doing. And I'm going to just say this. I think you should just teach. I don't think that, you know, I mean, at this point, you don't need the money. Let me say it in a different way. The money is not worth the headache that you go through with the people. Like you said, we love people so much, we want to see them win. But the reality of it is, man, a lot of these people should have been just left where they were. You know what I'm saying? And we could have been over here where we were. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. But I'm supporting you 100%. Like, I really don't want you so I don't want you not to work, but I want you to be doing what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? You cashing out on your investments. You know what I'm saying? You getting away from all drama. Like, that's what I want for you. I want to see you happy every day. I want you to be able to go for your 7-mile walks. I want you to be able to go to the gym. I want you to be able to go to the spa. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to take the grandkids on a trip and do something with them and not have to worry about your phone ringing and all of that. Mm-hmm. And the reality of it is, you know, life is short, and we hustle. You know, we've been hustling since we were kids. And we 47 years old right now, and I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like at some point, you know, when is it enough? You know what I mean? Like, I think people chase money their whole entire life, and they think we got to get more and more and more money. But for real, like, my friends that are broke have more of a peace of mind than me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have more fun with them than I do with being a rich person. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I buy things? Yeah, but damn, okay, we got houses, we got cars, we had every car, we have beautiful houses, we got multi-million-dollar homes, we got regular homes, we got $10,000 houses, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At what point do you say, yo, like I've accomplished all my goals, right? And I'm gonna say this, everybody, and I'm not telling nobody how to think or how to quit, but once I accomplish my goals, why is it my duty to reset and create new goals? I'm putting myself through the ringer all over again. You know what I mean? I've really accomplished my goals. I'm married. I got beautiful kids. I got beautiful wife. I got beautiful family. I got beautiful relationship with my friends, my family. You know what I'm saying? I've helped millions of people. It's at what point is it okay? It's over. You know what I mean? That's why I say, like, I'm going debt free because I want to get to that point. Like, I just want to, any deals I got, anything we got going on, cash it out and go about my business. If I don't never have to get on another stage or rock another stage or do any of that. It don't matter to me. I know how to live right now. Like, I like being around my friends and around my family. To me, that's priceless. That's worth more than me having millions of dollars and go buy what I want. I'm over here, they way over there. Mm-hmm. So I got millions of dollars and I'm in a neighborhood where I don't know, my neighbor don't speak English. None of them. They don't know me, I don't know them. He's Asian. They Colombian, they Cuban, I'm black. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be in an environment like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to, you know, grow up in an environment like that. I want my kids to know their neighbors and be building childhood relationships. And my app don't got childhood relationships. She can't say, oh, I grew up with them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So for me, like, I'm definitely supporting that. You know, to me, the world needs you more than you need the world. You know what I mean?
All right, 2 things I want to say. One, I want to piggyback off of you saying you reached your goal. I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I was younger, you know, as a young girl, you always think about your wedding and your kids. I'm talking about at 9, 10, 11 years old, right? You have that dream wedding. You and your friends always play that. And my dream was to be partners with my husband. I didn't know at 10 years old, I didn't know what we were going to do. Right. But I didn't want to just be a wife or just be a mother. I wanted to be partners with my husband. I wanted to live in Beverly Hills with a white picket fence and drive a Rolls Royce. And I can honestly say that I'm partners with my husband. I didn't move. I chose Miami over Cali because you asked me if I wanted to move to Cali. But we got a California-style home built.
Right. Yeah, because that's what you want.
And I got the Rolls Royce. Right. So one day I woke up like, I spoke it into existence, and I got everything I asked for.
And that's big.
I really got everything I asked for.
So now what? What's the now? That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly.
So now what? Here's now what, right?
Okay.
So I closed down Diamante Financing, and I opened up the Lady Millionaire Academy. Okay. This is where people can come and learn all things money. How to make it, multiply, manage it, about savings, insurance, all things money, all things business.
Okay, so what did you do different? Because, you know, the first time it took you like 3 years to get that thing up. Finally, get it to where you wanted. So
I started off with the Lady Millionaires Club.
Right.
We were all to put money in and go in and help rebuild the city of Cleveland. A few of the communities in the city of Cleveland.
Right.
I had to stop telling myself that things didn't go right, because they did. It just didn't go as fast as we thought it would, right? Or even if as we said it, right?
It's there now.
And it's because we have the bluept. We've been doing this for 20 years. We rebuilt our community in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hands down.
But when we went to the city of Philadelphia, the city of Cleveland, it just wasn't time for them. The city wasn't even up on what we were doing. They were asking us, what are we doing here, instead of working with us.
Right.
You know, the people needed to be trained to get the skills to help us.
Even contractors and stuff.
Physically, rebuild it. So
that comes with being a visionary.
After 3 years, like, it's finally there.
No, it's
finally there.
But
and the crazy thing is, I'm glad you said that about being a visionary. You're a visionary and you see 10 years ahead.
I didn't realize that.
So you think when you buy this house, when 2018.
When I seen it, I said, when I seen the play, I saw it right there today. But when I realized being a visionary, that everything that I see, it's not happening tomorrow.
It's not. It's a process.
It's going to happen.
It's going to
happen. It's
a
process.
Right.
That's what vision is about.
Correct.
And I had to realize that. Like you said, 3 years later, look at it. Look what's going on right now. Like, it's there.
Right.
But look at the things you went through in the process of getting to those 3 years. People didn't see it. They didn't understand it. They watched what you had built and they expected it to be as fast. And we all did. And we all did. We all did. You know what I mean? But I will say that, like you said, like, it did work.
It did work. It's still working.
It's working right now.
It's going to continue to work.
Yeah. That's why it's important to have patience in this business, because all of the people that may have decided, it ain't going to work, or for whatever reason, fell out or whatever, like, they're gone. They'll be gone. And something that the seed that you planted it's growing right now.
It's growing right in their face.
And that's crazy.
Right. Yep.
And that right there, it's growing. Like, and even the people who said we couldn't do it, like, Dewey was there, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, this shit ain't gonna work. Or why you buying these houses? Those houses that we brought are worth triple the price that we paid for them right now. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go according to plan, but it did go according to plan.
It did.
It just
didn't happen as fast as we thought it would. We got the blueprint. We think tomorrow is going to be there. No, we had to give the city time to catch up.
We had to make it happen. We made it work. It took time. But can I be honest? Can I say something to everybody in here? 3 years ain't a long time to set yourself up for the rest of your life.
It's not.
And I just think where we come from, our expectations, first of all, let me say this to everybody who backed out or if it didn't work out, if y'all watching. My expectations and your expectations were way more than what y'all's was. We saw it. Like, that's why out of the millions of dollars that I'm owed in Cleveland, everybody that have a mortgage, people say, why you don't just foreclose on their houses? You could take the house back. That's why I didn't take them, because I came to the realization that they just wasn't, none of us expected it to take as long.
Right.
So I gotta have be sympathetic, right? And understand that they didn't have understanding. Because there's people that's calling me now. Like, I had a guy call me today, like, yo, all right, I get it, I understand. I didn't understand it, blah, blah, blah. He owns his house. He still got a mortgage attached to it. So if he decides to sell today or tomorrow, he still got to consult with me first.
Right.
But the city reached out to him and was like, yo, we going to tear this house down. Now, instead of him calling, they tear my house down and complain, they're going to tear my house down, guess what he said? He said, I didn't pay you for the construction, so I had to go out to Cleveland and have a hearing to get his house from stop being tore down. The sad part about it is the people in Cleveland was thinking that, we just giving people these houses that's getting tore down. They didn't know that these people owe me money for the construction.
Yeah.
You understand? This was the play that we had set up in Cleveland, though. The play was, you put $20,000 down on the house, it's $65,000. You put $20 down on the duplex. You pay $500 a month, right? And we fix the house up. When the house is fixed, you refinance us out, you go about your business. My loan was 0%. So that means every dollar that they were paying to be $500 came off the principal. 0% was halal financing. No interest, right? I actually deeded these properties over to all of these people, but I attached a mortgage note to it. So I would go in and clean them out. The clean outs alone was $2,500 on the duplex, right? Which is cheap. So they were already 5 months in the hole. They owed me for the first 5 months once I cleaned it out. You understand what I'm saying? So when people weren't paying and stopped paying, like, I was literally shelling out millions of dollars because we were actually funding the construction. So we were shelling out millions of my own money. I was in Home Depot every day spending $18,000, $17,000 on multiple properties. And I did that for 2 years straight. right? So then it came to the point, I'm like, yo, this person not paying, that person not paying, yada, yada, yada. And we had hundreds of clients. Like right now, I'm going to tell you something crazy. If I got all the mortgage notes together, I can sell them to a person that buy mortgage notes. Even if I do 50%, right? And I say, yo, I got $6 million worth of notes. Give me $3 million. I can sell them. Walk with $3 million right now. And they could foreclose on these people and make money.
And the properties are worth it.
And they worth it. But the thing about it, this is the thing about it, dude. This is the thing about it. It's just something in me that won't allow me to do it, which is only really business, for real, for real. You know what I mean? So by rights, if I sell these mortgages off, somebody could easily make a few $1 million. And that's talking about today, let alone what they're going to be worth in the future.
Right.
Like that was one hell of a play that I put together, and we messed it up. You know what I mean by we. I ain't going to say it on here. I ain't going to say what I'm calling them, but I'm calling y'all that in my head. They always mess everything up. There they go. Yeah. As soon as they move in, there they go. But I'm just gonna be straight though. I even now, and I protected them by not foreclosing on their house. Right. They don't even dig that. But I will say that I don't want to stop educating people. I just need a break from people.
So that's where we were with the Lady Millionaire Academy. So I started off with the club, so how and they invested. So now they're just.
So what's the buy-in? How is that going to work?
So now it's going to be $250 down.
What you mean?
To get into the academy? Is that what you're saying?
That's it?
What are you talking about buy-in? I'm talking about an academy where they come and learn, continuously learn different things about.
But for $250, now if I was selling the product for $250, you'd be pissed.
But it's a monthly subscription.
How much?
And I'm scared to say now because you're going to...
No, tell me. How much? Is high?
No.
How much?
Like $30 a month. $1 a day.
That's decent.
Because what I feel like...
Smart black girl.
So I feel like when I did the club, right, the missing piece of that, besides the fact that Cleveland just wasn't ready to cash out yet, but the missing piece of that was the education. Because if people were educated, they would understand that when I say, we can't cash out because, first of all, I paid for this house to get fixed up, $45,000 for this house to fix up, right? And at nighttime, the contractors was going back in and stealing stuff, and I had to replace it out of my pocket. I was replacing things. You know what I'm saying? Or
y'all don't know that. And I'm just, that's one tip. Like, I had some guys physically take me to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And I consider them family. We was doing, I was putting them on with the house I was buying, fixing. We was making money together. I was buying houses. Any house they had for sale, I was buying them. And then come to find out, they were just going in my properties. When I would leave town, they would go in my properties that we were all working on together, and they would steal, my cabinets, roll the carpets up, take everything. Until one of the neighbors happened to know one of the guys and told me that, such took that out the house. I told him not to take that stuff out of the house. I'm like, what? So I called him. Yo, bro, I'm coming down. Where you at? Never saw him again. Loved him. Like a brother, son, like a nephew to me. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, that goes back to us. Carrie,
No, it's business.
Right.
Right now, listen, let me say this. Right. Let me say this on camera. Y'all know some of y'all I love. You know what I mean? If you reciprocate the love to me, I love y'all back. Y'all know that. Anybody that I show love to, that try to bring me any harm or hate or anything, like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. I'm not really looking to, rekindle no relationships or nothing like that. I'm gonna keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I'm good with that. It's utmost respect for everybody. No disrespect, but I'm cool over here with what I'm doing. I like my space right now. You know what I mean? I like my space. I'm in a peaceful space.
So am I.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I like the way you're moving right now. You know what I mean? I like the way you're moving. Sometimes you got to take a deep step back from everything and just take a breather. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think they just criticize me and talk bad about me. And, and when I look at Bart and I look at Grant Cardone, and people hate those people too. You know what I mean? They say something about those people too. I'm like, oh, this is part of it. You can't please everybody. Everybody's not going to be satisfied.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not even them. It's a bigger enemy out there, and that enemy is sending those people our way to try to destroy us. Right? You believe that?
I believe. Praise the Lord. God is good all the time.
But that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time for you to get to the next level, right? It's new devils, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
You're going to be uncomfortable.
And you know what? Listen, I'll always bring up Stormy, right? Because Stormy publicly goes through the same stuff that we go through. And I'll be watching her. I'm like, damn, like, and then I start watching other people and how they just keep going, and she keeps going, and I watch Diddy, and I watch whoever people got problem with, whatever. And I watch people just keep going. And the reality of it is, and like I said, I'm gonna go back to, like I said, I support your decision. Like I said, I feel like the world needs you more than you need the world. You know, we need you. You know what I mean? I need you. The kids need you. Grandkids need you. So I would rather you. You know, you didn't have to. Like I said, you got enough investments. We cashing out on them. I will say that we've been rocking and rolling. We've been getting rid of a lot of debt, cashing out on everything. For those that don't know, we cashing out on just about everything with debt. Anything that I have debt attached to, or my wife has debt attached to, we cashing out on it. Are we dumping our whole portfolio? Absolutely not. We will never have nothing. But we are not keeping anything that has debt. If we have something that has no debt and it's income producer, whatever business we got that's just generating money, we keeping those businesses. You know what I mean? And you're right. You are right. You know, why would we teach mortgages? If but let me tell you why I still teach mortgages and I still teach the Burr method, because I want my mentees to understand every aspect of this business, right, and why I'm telling them not to. I teach the Burr method off rip. But then I show them how much debt it puts them in, right, and they're really working for the bank and this and that. So,
trust and believe me, inside of the Lady Millionaire Academy, Diamante Financing is going to teach real estate financing. I'm just not going to be pushing loans.
The product.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I have it structured a way where they know that this is a loan. Sometimes people feel like it's not a loan.
I watch people get
they don't have to pay.
Man, let me tell you something, man. And before you go to break, let me say one thing. I got a client. My client E came to me with $150,000 when he started. He said, "Jay, I got about 150 liquid, boom, 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 boom." And I put him in some stuff. He bought a couple of houses or whatever. And as he started to take my class, he took everybody's class. And he met so many people through my network and my platform that he started acquiring different funding. And he went and got business funding. And he said when he got the funding, he lived off of it. He told me this yesterday. He said, "Gee, I didn't make a move with the funding." So now guess what? The funding money is depleted. He has to pay that back with his cash that he had. You understand?
Yeah.
So he went from being debt-free to being in debt and he's going to have to give his own savings up to cover that just to keep a score at a certain point.
Talk about a bad business decision. Bad personal decision.
When we come back.
Give it to me like...
Welcome back to Conversations with the Lady Millionaire.
Well, this episode of Lady Millionaires is sponsored by Yard Out Fitness. That's right. If you want to get in shape, you want to get in tip-top shape, you want the physique of big business, nah. If you want to look like Nikki definitely want to go to Yard Out Fitness. Shout out to Yard Out Fitness. Get that address.
6139 Germantown Avenue, located in Philadelphia.
And remember, if it ain't Yard Out, you ain't fit. So now, what was you saying about bad business decisions?
Oh, so we were talking about your mentee, how he took out loans on the credit card.
Yeah.
And now he's using his funds to pay the money back.
Right. So now he's down.
He's down. He's worse than
when he started.
Yeah.
Right. Because people think OPMs, you got to pay the money back with interest.
Listen, we were at one of the seminars. I think we were in Atlanta, and somebody was up there talking about business credit and business funding. And people ask the question, do we have to pay this money back? Yes, it's a loan. It's not yours.
Somebody really asked that question?
Yes, in the seminar, yes. I said yes. So that's when I started to explain like business credit, credit cards, funding, lines of credit, loans, real estate financing, all that stuff has to be paid back. And a lot of people think you don't have to pay it back.
That's
Not
crazy.
so much of the real estate loans, right? Because they know you have a mortgage, so they understand that. But the business credit, funding, lines of credit, a lot of people don't think you have to pay that back because it's presented like, just go get this money and then you can buy this. But nobody talks about the exit strategy.
Right. Now we talking. Now you cooking with grease. So
I don't cook with grease.
That's what
I eat healthy.
That's what whatever. That's what I'm displaying. You know what I mean? I even went as far as told one of my clients, I said, let me tell you something. By the end of 2024, even if I got properties that got mortgages on them, right? Mm-hmm. And I got tenants that's not paying or whatever, and it's costing me, if it's not sold by the end of this year, or for whatever reason I can't sell it, the tenant in it, I can't get them out, whatever, I'm giving it back to the bank. I'll fix the credit later. I don't care no more. Whatever company it's in, give it back to the bank and go about my business. I'm done. I don't want to have nothing over me at the end of this year. I want everybody to win though. I want everybody to win, but just not at my expense no more. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like look how I mean it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I mean definitely people need to learn an exit strategy. And I don't know anyone teaching it other than myself. And I'm just being honest. I don't know. And so many people try to critique it, but the reality of it is, how are you upset that I'm trying to tell this person how to get out of debt? Now, I'm not telling this person that has no money and no way in not to get a loan. Right. I'm just telling them how to get from under the loan. Right. What is the play? You get the money today. What happens tomorrow and the next day and the next day? Right. And I know this from having made, like you said, maybe bad decisions. You know what I mean? Like, oh, get this money, we can do this, do this. Everybody that's out there that's getting loans, you are on an immediate clock. Mm-hmm. That's the whole problem. It wouldn't be nothing wrong with the loans if you had all this time. People like, well, they give you 12 months interest. 12 months ain't nothing. It's going to go past, just 12 months go past like that. 12 months is like 4 months now, the way the world is spinning. Like 12 months is enough. You're going to look up, it's going to be 2025. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean?
And if you're not disciplined, when you do cash out on your investment, if you don't pay that credit card back, you spend that
people
money.
Ain't paying that money. Them people ain't paying that money. So let me say this, because people think I be lying. Do I have any credit cards? No. I don't own no credit cards. No. All I got is a debit card in my pocket. Right. Because guess what? If I can't afford it, I don't get it. Yep. And I had to discipline myself to get back to that point. There's no way in the world I'm gonna go out and make all this money. Every time I go to the department store and I buy something from what's the joint we go to in Florida? My little spot that they had one. Anyway, at the mall. I can't think of it right now. No, at the mall, at Sawgrass. I can't think of it. Anyway, when I go to get the clothes, right, I go by my door, the clothes lady always asks me, do I want to open up a charge? Do I want to open up a card? I said, why would I want to borrow money to buy a shirt? If I can't afford to buy this shirt today, I don't need it. Right. Why would I borrow money to get a shirt? That's crazy. If you really think about it, that's crazy.
You're right.
I'm going to take and swipe these credit cards to get these clothes that I can't afford today. Because if I could, I would just buy them. Right. I can't afford the clothes. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm not only for the convenience of somebody giving me the money, I'm going to get these clothes. I'm going to have to pay for these clothes with extra money that I don't have in the first place. I agree. Like, I'm so glad I think different. I don't know what to do with myself. I agree. And let me say this to everybody that's watching. There's nothing wrong with getting a business loan or having a credit card. You know what I mean? If you're disciplined. Right. I'm just saying I'm not abusing that. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm over it. You know what I mean? I'm over it. And somebody was telling me today, but shoot, you get points, you get this. Yeah, you get points. You're paying for them. It's like going to Dave and Buster's. Like, we gonna keep putting money on the card. We're going to keep playing this game because we kind of get the teddy bear. But for real, the teddy bear cost me $75.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, if I keep playing this game, they're going to give me the teddy bear. But guess what? The teddy bear costs $75. It is what it is.
For $7.99.
You use $5,000 on your credit card. You pay back $6,200, and you talking about, but you got points. Yeah, you got $1,200 in points. You paid for it.
You're absolutely right.
Shout out to all my friends that teach credit and business funding. I'm never going to go against my folks, but what I'm doing is I'm being real with the people and just telling them that, okay, if let's take Dana for instance, if my sister come in and teach you how to go get you some paper, right? And she's telling you, you get the paper, you're going to buy a house, you're going to buy whatever you're going to buy, right? Guess what? You need to know that that's borrowed money on borrowed time, right? And guess what? As fast as you can get the house and flip it, get a bread back until you end scot-free, and then you can go about your business. That's it. People say, oh, Dana, G said debt-free. No, I'm saying debt-free. I'm not telling you don't go get no money to get in the game if that's what you need to do.
Right.
Why would I go on tour with her and she's teaching you how to get money and I'm going against what she's saying? I'm not going against what she's saying. I'm not going against nobody. I'm not going against, my wife does mortgages. MG, Matt, the mortgage guy. I love Matt. That's my man, right? Matt teaches that mortgage shit down to the T, right? If you got to get a mortgage, before you get one, go to Matt. He's gonna teach you that shit down to the T. Just because I'm saying I'm debt free don't mean I'm not saying that.
Don't utilize it as a tool.
If that's how you need to get in, it's fine. I'm showing you how to get out.
That exit strategy.
That's it.
That exit strategy.
But people, just like when I say, yo, I'm selling all my stuff, they got debt on it. Oh, gee, why you selling everything? That's not what I said. I said I'm selling everything that has interest attached to it. Can I take my shot?
What?
I'm just trying.
What?
Trying to take my shot. I want interest free. I'm ready to start praying a few times a day. You know. Put the garbs on. You know.
You don't know.
Cover that thing up.
Listen.
It's all in the positive.
So let's get back to money.
Yeah, man.
So even when
Get a couple sister wives. Huh?
No.
Trying to go to paradise.
No. I'm not trying to go to that paradise.
Please.
You on your own, brother.
Ramadan.
Oh my gosh. Let's get back to the money. Back to
Trying
the
to
money.
slide it
Nothing
in,
moves
y'all.
without the money.
My
Let's
brother's trying to
back
get me to
the money.
convert. I tried, brothers.
You tried.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying, brothers.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna keep trying.
You're
I
not
like how
gonna
you looking at
you're
God
not
though. That
gonna
thing,
keep trying over
that thing
here.
was swinging like a curtain.
We talking exit strategy. You want an exit strategy? So this is your exit strategy right
No,
here,
no,
right?
no.
Okay, I got it. You.
What did you do with the garbs I bought you though? Did you try
It's
it?
in the drawer.
It's my. Can you,
But that's not my religion. I respect everybody's religion.
would you
That's
respect
just
it if it was
not
mine?
No.
If I was you got it. Come on.
No,
man.
listen. I respect it if it was yours.
we
We
not
wouldn't be
gonna talk
married
religion.
if we were different.
That's what you would. I'm
we
begging.
would- no, we wouldn't.
Please.
So back to the
Please.
money. So when you first call your lenders up for real estate financing, the first thing they ask you is what's your exit strategy, because they want to know how they're going to.
They want to know how they're gonna get paid back.
So that's the first thing they ask.
So let me ask you this. What do you think? So let me tell you what some people think the exit strategy is. Some people actually think that the exit strategy is a refinance.
No.
They think that 30-year mortgage is their exit strategy.
They're not going to make it to 30 years.
Some of these motherfuckers, 45 years old, getting 30-year
But
mortgage.
you're not even going to get
You're
nothing out of
You're going to be
it.
75 years old paying the mortgage.
You're not even going to get anything
You're never
out
going
of
to
it.
pay it. They're going to take it. Your kid's not going to maintain it. And then your next of kin will have to learn how to hustle all over again. Yeah. So how do we set the people up? The people that are in debt that got mortgages right now, this is what you do. This is what you do. You go get a life insurance policy that get enough money so when you die, your life insurance policy pays your mortgage off and your kids end up with a free buck. Yeah. All right? But you got to be disciplined to pay that life insurance policy. It does not have to be whole life. It can be term. And yes, you can readjust your term life insurance policy. If your term life insurance policy is 15 years, you live up to 15 years, you can go again. You can get the term again.
Get it for the term of the mortgage.
You get it for the term of the mortgage. Exactly. All right?
But you're still going to be possibly struggling every month to.
Yeah, now you're going to be struggling every month to keep paying it.
God forbid your tenant can't pay the rent this month. You have to pay it. You have to cover it. I don't care if we don't have to always be talking about our tenants having paid for a year. Next month they may not be able to pay because guess what's getting ready to happen? Prime season. And when you're in the city, they think that, well, my son going on his prime, you know, he in the 12th grade.
I'm telling y'all, I had tenants tell me tenants say the craziest stuff, y'all. Guess what? And I used to love my tenants. I hate all my tenants. Shout out to my tenants. I hate y'all. I hate all my tenants. I do. Not.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hate all you. I hate all my tenants. I do. I don't know. I mean, I can't think of one tenant that I like.
I don't want to say the word hate, but I really don't like them a lot.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like y'all.
And I'm talking.
I don't like y'all
y'all
because every one of y'all, 90% of y'all came to me with a situation, and I put you in a home that I took a mortgage out on in hopes that you would pay your own and you and your family's own way. And when you don't pay, it takes away from what I'm building. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You fall upon hard times, cool. Leave. Or give me what you can. But when you get there, you ain't paying anything and you ducking and I got to evict you now. And it's like, oh, we want to like, I'm over it.
Because our lenders and our investors don't want to hear that. They don't care.
Nah.
It had nothing to do with them. They want their money.
Yeah, the banks don't care. They want their paper, y'all. They definitely want their paper.
And your late fee being $35, my late fee would be $350.
That's another thing. Let me share some with y'all real estate wise. So I had one of my properties, right, that I gave back to the bank, right? I had tenants in there. Their mortgage was $2,800, and they were paying $2,200. Yeah. They were paying $2,200 a month. The mortgage was $2,800. So if they missed 2 months, right, in their mind they only owe me $4,400, but they don't know that they put me $6,000 in a hole, plus late fees, plus attorney fees. You understand? Because now I'm getting foreclosed letters. So
default interest.
I'm getting default interest and everything. So they not understanding that when they miss 2 months back to back, it's putting me in a whole $10,000. So in order to save this house, right, I had to pay, what the first time I paid, $43,000 or $44,000. Yeah, saved it. House went up again. It was like 30-something. Saved it. The third time, guess what I told my wife? Let it go. Because guess what? I done damn near gave these people $100,000 for some other people to live that's not going to never keep their word. Now, this is my thing. If you fall on hard times, I understand. Communicate that way. But if you want fixed income and you getting SSI or whatever you getting, that money is guaranteed. Why am I getting slighted? Mm-hmm. Right? And I ain't gonna lie. Now these particular tenants, like I rock with them. I really do rock with them. But I don't think they understand the bond that they put me in because I asked them, could you really afford to live here? Please don't put me in this situation. Bro, I need you, my folks, yada, yada, yada. And I allowed them to go into it.
And what they do is they look at your life and think you got it. It's cool.
It. But let me tell you the part that I didn't tell you. So when I let the house go, right, and I told them, I said, yo, listen, I'm done with the house. So I'm going to give it back to the bank. You deal with the bank. Guess what they asked me? Guess what he asked? That's what my man. Okay. About the security deposit. It's my brother though, right? It's my dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, do you understand how this thing? Do you understand what you just did?
But you know what? I'm sure 100% if the bank sold that property, they are probably paying the new owner
on time
without no issues.
That's sad. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Do you bro like that? Come on, bro. I love you. So that's why I don't, you know what I mean? And that's what I mean about, just tenant, things that goes on with the tenant. A lot of misconception as well. Y'all really think these tenants going to pay these mortgages for 30 years. They're not. Nobody's going to pay your rent for 30 years, right? So what happens is, let's just say hypothetically a tenant moves out. It's going to cost you $5,000, $6,000 most of the time, even just turn it back over.
Mm-hmm. More than their security deposit.
And do you realize that $6,000 that you put in is really your year's worth of rent?
Yeah.
Profit-wise, that $6,000 that you just put into this house is a year's worth of your rental profit. Mm-hmm. So for the next year, you ain't really making no money.
That's why we preaching debt free.
All right, let me keep it real with y'all.
That's why we.
Let me keep it real with y'all. The real estate business that y'all know to sustain your family and your household is no longer. People are making money, way more money off the real estate. My friend he rents his car. He got a Nissan Rogue. He makes $4,000 a month off a Nissan Rogue. His car note is about $700-800. So here it is. He's $30,000 in debt, but he's making $4,000 a month. After he paid his car note, he's making $3,000 profit. Why would I have a $200-something mortgage and I'm $600 underwater trying to pay somebody? That game is, that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. If
now,
you
don't get it. Let me just say this. Don't think that we're not in the real estate business anymore. We're just not doing it that way.
So let me that way is over. Like, it's not worth it. If you only make it, if you have a rental property that you have a mortgage on, and you're only making between $5,000, if you make it under $1,000 positive, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because something's going to go wrong after the second year. Even if you got a brand new house, you did a brand new rehab. After the second year, something might go wrong and set you back. Mm-hmm. If somebody throw enough of these, down in the toilet, and the line backs up into the house, and you can't just sneak it out, and you got to cut it, that's a problem. That's a few thousand. Think about this. You're only making a few $1,000s profit yearly anyway. You know what I mean? Unless you got a real machine running. You know what I'm saying? So I don't wish that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? At this level of the game, I think you should hang it up. I think you should hang that company up. I think that you playing at another level now. Women would love to sit with you. First of all, hold on. Are you discriminating? Is it all women?
I am not. Men can join the Lady Millionaire Academy.
They can?
The academy, because that's education. It's not just for women. It's for men and women. That means the Lady Millionaire, my academy. So it's not just for women. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Like the Lady Millionaires Club.
I think it would be
Lady Millionaires Club was for all women.
Right.
But the Lady Millionaire Academy is for everybody. I'm going to educate everyone.
But women don't want men's anything.
But how will I know if a man sign up and take the classes?
Oh, okay. So it's like classes.
Yeah, it's gonna be classes. Some are gonna be recorded already, so I won't see them.
Am I gonna have to teach for free?
No, of course. You know,
I'm trying to figure out where you slide.
I pay you almost every night.
No, you shorted me last 2 nights.
Well, I was, I'm working out. I'm tired. I am.
Yeah, you working out.
I'm working out.
You working out.
I'm tired.
That waist
sometimes.
That waist a little. You know what I'm saying? I let you sleep 2 nights ago, but last night, you know what I mean?
But that was your fault last night because I was already tired, and then you just tried to, I was just done.
You was tired.
I was.
I made you that little drink though.
Yeah, like why? First of all, stop making me drinks because I'm training, and
I didn't know you was training.
And my trainer is probably watching this.
I didn't know you was training. Shop to Yard Out Fitness.
I was in the yard today, dying, y'all, dying.
Yeah. What happened?
But he always bring me back to life.
Yeah.
I'm a post.
Yeah. You been getting in there. I'm coming down. Get my thing together.
Listen.
Yeah, I mean.
You gotta match it.
Yeah, I mean. I ain't gonna be looking like Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, good. I told you I like that haircut today.
What we gonna say? We gonna say
Listen,
how much
I'm ready to travel and be out with you again. So we gotta.
We rocking the road.
Yeah, we gotta take care of ourselves.
So let me let the people know what our plan is. So our plan is to really hard-nosed grind to the end of the year. Mm-hmm. We isolated again from the family. The kids are home. We here. We traveling. We on the road. Mm-hmm. It's just what we got to do. I'm glad that you on the road with me now. Most of the time I do have to be on the road just on my own. Yeah. So I'm glad you are able to be back on the road with me. I think it's a good look. I think people need to see. You know what I'm saying? People want to see you on the road, and you got a lot to offer to people. You know what I mean? I think you got a lot to offer to people. I know I got a lot to offer people, but you got a lot to offer to people as well. So, I'm excited. Just excited. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm excited.
I'm where you are though. I'm not looking to build no more business. I'm really not. I'm not. I'm done. I'm burnt. I'm burnt out.
Right, just
you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let them watch. We doing the behind the business. I'm gonna allow them to watch the exit strategy, and then it'll be there for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, I'm gonna be totally honest with you though. As I'm done with people, I'm eliminating their access to me. That's it. It's over. And it's not nothing personal. Right. I just need to. I want my whole phone book to be no numbers in it.
Time to cut the cord.
Cause I don't want to call nobody either. I don't like call me, but I don't want to call them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call nobody either. So I'm taking everybody's number out my phone one by one as I take care of them. You know what I mean? So I love it. So what else you got going on?
That's it. Every day I'm just, waking up. I'm taking care of myself.
You shining though.
I'm shining. Thanks.
You got a little glow. Well, you got your glasses on, so yeah,
I mean, I would take them off a little bit.
You shining a little bit though. You got a little glow.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Vaseline?
No, it's not Vaseline.
You shining though. You shining though. So what's the deal? So, I see you got the new schedule.
Yes. Thank you.
So how are you? How you feel about it?
I feel great about it. Actually, I was kind of like, when we were putting my schedule together, I was kind of like, well, when am I going to work? Like what? I still
it fits though.
It fits.
But
Definitely.
so your schedule is dope because you actually taking time out for yourself, and I think that's important for the people. Mm-hmm. Like I'll watch you take time out for yourself, but still get things done. Mm-hmm. And you gotta have the right people around you. You know what I'm saying? Right. To be able to take time out. You know, you don't have people around you all day. That's that need your input every 5 minutes, and that's what I'm trying to get to. Like my guys that I'm building now. I'm gonna get them to a point where they don't need to call me every 5 minutes. Yeah. You know what I mean? They getting stuff done. It's happening. Go ahead and get that done and call me when that's done. Go ahead and get this done. Hit me or hit this person when it's done. I just want to pop up. You know what I mean?
That's what I was talking earlier when I told you I was talking about making good and bad business decisions. It's like I don't want any more businesses that I have to run every day. I just want to collect the check.
Right. You remember when I was in Black Enterprise and I told them they was asking me what's my goal? I was like, my goal is to not know what's going on in none of my businesses. Mm-hmm. Like, that's my goal. Like, I just want to, like right now, it's some businesses that are just bringing in, passive income. Mm-hmm. And I love the businesses that we got now that's bringing in passive income. But I'm feeling like, God damn, I was doing all this over here. Mm-hmm. And that shit is just running over there like a machine. I get up every day and I'm working, busting my behind, but this is running like a machine. You know what I'm saying? So
I just want to go to the quarterly meetings. What did we make this quarter?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
And I learned passive income. I learned the term passive income. Dana big on passive income. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She the first person I've heard that really started to say, passive income. And it's dope. Dana was with me from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope, to see people and I know you bringing them on the show. Shout out to everybody that's on their way to this show, man. I actually saw the schedule. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for the next few weeks who you got coming on the show. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's coming on the show. Shout out to Dana, Lex, Lee. Shout out to Country Cooking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you. Your lineup is just KC. Your lineup is just crazy. So I'm definitely happy. I'm proud of you for all you got going on. I always tell you that, but I'm excited to see the things that come. And it's comfortable for you. You like doing it, you know what I'm saying? You're having a good time, good quality conversations. You got some stuff going on with your sister, you know what I'm saying? So
dating Dion coming next.
Yeah. That's gonna be crazy. Everybody out there, all the guys gonna be going crazy. That's all they keep every time we go live. What's up with Dion? Dion get on there. Dion hard on the fellas. Dion hard on the fellas. You know what I'm saying? She hard on the fellas. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see how that pans out.
So So I'm happy for you, though. I'm definitely happy. You got my support 100%. You know what I mean? Focus on, you got, even with your investments, you down to the wire with what you got with your investments. You clear that shit up, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over. You can run, you should run through that over the next couple of months, and it's over. You know what I mean? That's a wonderful feeling, man. I'm excited to see it happen. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see it happen. I'm glad, like even with your original group, like, you still got some of the women that's rocking. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I was, talking to a few people last week. I was talking to a few of their husbands, last week. You know what I mean? And they're excited for what y'all got going on, getting y'all swag back or whatever. So I think it's dope. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely happy for you. I'm happy.
I got one more question.
What?
Can I change my Instagram page name from Diamante Financing to Daniel Nikki Parker?
I don't know about that brand.
I know, I'm so scared.
I don't know about that. But if you shut it down,
right.
But that's gonna be the loss for the people who it's gonna be a loss for the people who don't follow you. So you probably need to tell your followers. The people that secretly follow you, you probably need to tell them they need to follow you. Because once you change your name, you know what I mean, it's over. Once you change your name, it's over. You know what I mean? It's over. Because they won't be able to follow you. What they'll do is they'll be following somebody that got that name, and then somebody will probably take the name, and then they'll...
So maybe I can sell it.
No. The name?
The business.
Why don't you do this? I'm going to tell you what I think is dope. You ready? Mm-hmm. You teach a lot of people financing, right? I think you should have a Diamante financing lineup. I think you should still just funnel all the customers through, on a give back.
That's what I've been doing
the last couple months. Them through your students, you know what I mean? I mean, you got thousands of people that you actually taught this business to. You know what I mean?
That's what I've been doing for the
last
couple months.
Not to mention the millions of viewers that we have on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, we literally have millions of viewers. Like, my Instagram page is doing millions of views a week. You know what I mean? So you got millions of viewers on these pages that you taught. So maybe you should do that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Maybe
you give it to your star pupil. You know what I mean? Figure it out. You know what I mean? But the business you go on, I don't think no minority that walks. I think it's a sin to walk away from a business, shut it down, and nobody benefit off of it. You know what I'm saying? I do this. I tell my guys that do my plumbing and my HVAC, and I tell my plumber that all the time. Like, you want to pass that skill set on to someone else, especially minority kids. You know what I mean? You want to be able to pass that skill set on to a younger brother or sister that can feed their family the same way he's feeding his family for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? To die with a skill set without giving it back to somebody, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think,
I feel like I gave it.
No, you gave it. But what I'm saying is, if you got the brand, yeah, like people, let me say something to y'all right now. I don't care if I teach debt-free or not. It's going to be somebody right now trying to get a loan.
I'm sure somebody going to put
it's like on a cigarette pack.
After this video, they're going to put in the application.
On a cigarette pack. It tell you right on the cigarette pack, this thing going to knock your dick loose. Guess what they going to do? Smoke. Mm-hmm. They going to smoke. That's what's going to happen. People, people are not going to always do what you tell them to do, even if you know it's the right thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to always do the right thing. Like, yo, don't do this. I tell people all the time, like, man, people don't know about us. We teach people based upon where we failed.
True.
They don't understand that. So I used to be doing the Bird method. I used to love the Bird method until I got into a bunch of debt, and I'm like, this where this was going at. Mm-hmm. This for the banks to make the money. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna give you my money that I had already, my independence. I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna give me more money on top of that. So now I work for you, because if I don't deliver, you're gonna take this house, and I done gave you my money.
Right.
Nah.
Well, I teach people how to be the lender and not the borrower.
Well, I teach people how to be the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I teach people how to be the bank as well.
I teach them that.
Yeah, so but I know what you're saying, like, Yeah. But I think the money should flow. I think the money should definitely flow. Let me ask you a question. If, like you said, you wanted to be married, and but we didn't have a big wedding.
No, we didn't. What you trying to say? You want to give me one?
You want to have one?
You want to give me one?
You want to get married again?
Interesting.
You want one? I will.
Honestly, I didn't want to spend the money.
I know
Remember,
you didn't.
after we got married.
We was planning one.
We started
and then she was like, I'm not spending that money for these people to be coming around and all that.
Covering up the pool gonna cost $20,000 just for me to walk on water? Nah. Yeah. Yeah,
people don't know. We don't. You know what? Even though we have a great life and we live a great lifestyle, I don't think they understand that we work probably 18 hours a day. But we have a great lifestyle. But if y'all watch us, we're not balling out.
I know what we're going to do. We're going to have a wedding. I'm going to tell you off camera because it's going to be a secret. I was telling you the other day, that would be dope. Oh, you getting you a wedding, buddy. I got you.
Surprise. You mean don't get me a wedding?
You getting you a wedding.
I don't need one.
You getting one.
I'm fine.
Me and Dion got a dope idea.
All right, y'all going to let me know?
We ain't going to put you in.
So mean you getting me a wedding?
I'm giving you a wedding.
I don't need no wedding. I'm cool.
I'm scared now. You nervous?
Yeah, I ain't nervous. So what was I saying? What was I just saying?
Don't waste money on a wedding.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. I was telling people you can live a comfortable lifestyle without balling out. You know what I mean? Like when I go home, right, I be like, when I be working, I be like, man, I need a vacation. People be like, You always on vacation. I'm like, what makes you think I'm on vacation? Because I live in where the sun at, and I got a swimming pool. You think I'm vacation? My whole family there. My kids, my granddaughters. Listen, the second I get home, it's over. Yeah. My grandkids, they smother us. Rest. No, they want to sleep in the bed with me. Like, they don't want me to move. Like, Papa, can I stay here forever? I'm like, yes, you can stay here forever. Can I sleep at your house? Yes. Can I sleep in your bed? Yes. Then Pia wake up and be like, tell me how she had her feet on Nikki while Nikki was asleep. Mm-hmm. While she was asleep. I had my feet on her like that, Papa. Like, goodness. So, you know, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, like, I want to be able to live in peace. I don't care about the money no more. I'm going to show y'all better than I can tell y'all though. Like, if y'all watch, like, I don't buy a bunch of name brand clothes and jewelry and all that. I had all of that stuff. Listen, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. Don't let nobody think that you rewarding yourself for the struggles you've been through is something wrong with that. Go ahead and enjoy it. Just don't bask in it. Don't overdo it to the point where you can't afford your necessities. I said something. I was talking to my barber today. Shout out to Yaz. I was talking to my barber today. And I told him this. We always have great conversations. Super smart.
Barbershop conversation.
Super smart, brother. Right? And I said, people are chasing luxuries. And they're putting luxuries over necessities. Mm-hmm. It's the necessities that you should be chasing. You should say, yo, when your necessities are in place, your priorities are in place. If you want to tap into a luxury from time to time, cool.
Right.
But if you got a $100,000 car and you got to find a parking space 2 blocks away and call your folks to tell them to open the door, and you coming down the street with your gun in your hand, my nigga,
right?
You in the wrong situation.
Bad decision.
And we all been there. We all been there. That's why I'm able to tell these brothers and tell them, like, I've been where you are.
Let me say this too. Like, we make our homes so comfortable, we don't need to go anywhere.
Right. I was just saying that as well.
After I work out, I come home and I get in a hot tub. Before I can afford a hot tub, after I worked out, I went home, ran me some hot water, put some Epsom salt in there, and imagine myself in a hot tub.
Right.
Now, after we grind up enough money, we got a hot tub.
A hot tub, yeah.
So make your home as comfortable as you want it to be. You don't have to go anywhere. You won't need anything. We really don't need anything.
Nah, we don't. I mean, honestly, we don't. I say it all the time. Me and Dion, we ride, and I say it all the time. Like, as long as I got a roof over my head and these lights is on, and I can click the TV on, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not looking to make money to go blow $5,000 on a party. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. That's not the space I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm 47 years old. You know what I mean? I got kids. I can't go out and blow through some bread and worry about how my kids going to eat or how my grandkids' tuition is going to get paid or whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking right. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody's grandpa. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of somebody's.
Shut up.
A lot of somebody.
You know what I'm saying? We got, how many grandkids we got now?
7 plus 1, 8. Have a step.
Right, we got 8 grandkids.
Yes.
8 grandkids. It was just like 5 of us 4 minutes ago.
It was only P.
It was only P.
And I think they all just huddled up and said, let's all have it.
After P popped out, it was like, doop, they go such and such. Hey, that's
we
such
still got 3 that haven't had kids yet, so we're not done.
Lord have mercy. Please.
We're not done.
Please. Goodness.
It's nothing like the Christmas.
We got Christmas all
Christmas last year was everything.
Yeah. This last Christmas, you mean? Yeah, my grandkids was tearing shit up. They talking about, I said, man, let them tear that shit up.
That's what we put it there for.
Listen, no lie, right? It's a restaurant in Steven Star Restaurant, Makoto, in Ball Harbor Mall. It's our favorite restaurant. Mm-hmm. Crustaceans used to be our favorite restaurant. Shout out to Crustaceans.
I mean, we just don't go there.
In Beverly Hills. But them noodles good in Crustaceans. Damn,
we should make a date.
So we go to Makoto, right? And I used to go to a restaurant, and I used to watch little rich kids. They climbing all over the table and shit, breaking shit. I'm like, God damn, sit down. I never forget my daughter had P. The first time we took her there. She's like, Dad, she climbing on the table. I said, let her break some of this shit, man. I let us. I knew what it felt like. That's what I did. I sat right there. Mm-hmm. She climbed all over the table. She knocking shit over glass on the floor. They just get it. Kiki. I said, yeah. Now I know how I feel. But then now, of course, now she knows how to act. You know, right. She's accustomed to, going out and moving around.
All you gotta do is grow them up in it. That's it.
Yeah, you gotta grow them up in it for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I love it, man. I love it. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, we did a lot. A lot of people made a lot of money off the sweat of our back. Yeah, they did. We put a lot of people on.
It's okay. That's why we continue to get blessed.
No, I love it. I'm happy for them. I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's people that I don't know personally that I know that I, you know what I'm saying, touch.
I mean, listen, people DM me all the time.
That's what I was about to say.
Especially ever since we've been doing these dropping these episodes, people been DMing me like when I did the episode about the kids, when you caught me off guard with that one. They were like... So
the kids are coming. Shout out to the kids. They coming to do the podcast. We having a family podcast. That's going to be crazy. So y'all really get to see. You know what I mean? We're gonna ask real questions with the kids and the family. And it's going to be dope. Y'all going to get it. We going to have to do that on the big couch.
I was about to say, yeah.
About 4 cameras. We need about 5 cameras. All them people.
That's I mean, I was saying that, people be DMing me saying like, even though I've never taken your classes and I've been watching y'all online, you like my mom, Greg is like my dad, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I love it.
That's why I want to remove myself from personally dealing with the people. You know what I mean? Because I genuinely want to see it work. Yeah. So I just want to put the information out, allow them to grow and be good. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm actually looking at doing. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to say, okay, this person did that. I don't want to be hands-on with them no more. I just don't. If they're not my mentees, like even my mentees, after this last year, my mentorship is just going to be different. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's going to be different. So everybody that's signed up for my mentorship is open right now. The link is in the bio. Jump on the mentorship now. It's going to be open for a few months. So just jump on in right now because after this run, my next mentorship is probably going to be automated. Maybe next year, you know what I mean? Whereas though you won't have my number, you won't be able to hang out with me every day. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like right now, my mentees hang out with me every day. I love it. We have a good time.
That's how the Lady Millionaire Academy is going to be. It's going to be a lot of online recordings. Right. But like once a month, I'll jump on and just have a conversation with everybody. Yeah.
And what about y'all book groups and y'all groups? Y'all going to invite some of the ladies to all that
definitely.
Stuff? That's dope.
Definitely. I got one question for you before we go for tonight.
One question to me to death tonight.
I know, right? I'm interviewing you. Isn't this how this go? I did introduce you as my co-host. I thought you was going to say something about that, but...
Yeah, what you mean I'm your co-host?
You didn't know? Okay. So, anyway, this is the question I had. What was the first hustle that we did together? Like, after we met, what was the first hustle we did together?
After we met?
Yeah, once we met, what was the first hustle that we did outside of, after we came out of the bank? What was the first hustle that we did together?
I can't remember. We did so much, man. I put you on so much game. We had so many businesses before we even got.
I just thought about something.
What was we doing?
That wasn't the first. I can't say what the first one was out loud. Let's go to the second one. What was the second hustle we did together?
Well, I thought I knew what the first one was.
You probably do, and probably didn't want to say it out loud, right? Okay, I just thought about that.
Yeah, we graduated from that life.
Give me them big boss niggas.
He was
pushing
rapping.
The drop. Remember that? That's what you was thinking. Those first
one.
No,
I wasn't thinking.
Oh, okay. No, you was thinking the right thing though. Okay, the second hustle.
Yeah.
Remember we was rapping?
Yeah. I put you on. You was rolling though.
I was scared.
People don't know you can rap.
I was scared.
People don't know you can rap. They don't know you got that skill set. That's what you want to ask me?
The ladies that came to the yacht party, they made me rap.
I know. I heard you spill.
Money, remember?
I heard you spit on it.
I was cracking up. But
they ain't know you can rap?
I think we should go back to that.
No.
Okay.
No. 47.
I tried it.
I'm 47 years old, man.
I tried it.
What you want me to do? I'm 47 years old.
I'm sure you can still write.
I can still rap.
Well, then let's do it.
I don't want to be in that environment. I'm 47.
I'm getting ready to put a show together.
I'm 47.
GJ9, Nick to the Dime.
Quarters, halves, niggas know it's all big math where I play at. You can cop and roll all day at. Dicks where I do, but they don't really want to stay at. 5K winners know that we don't really play that. Keep one in the drop. If you pop, that's where you lay at. Niggas hand in hand on the steps where people pray at. Homies fall out. Shells loud where they stay at. Drought time, numbers high, niggas come and pay that. I'm from Deuce 9, same 100 with a J at. I still got it, Nikki. I used to spill, shelling. So you having the kids on. The kids are coming on.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be dope.
I got a lot of guests.
You got some dope guests.
Yeah.
You got some dope guests. And you got, I like your sponsorship package too. I saw your sponsorship package for people that want to come on and promote their business. I think this is gonna work. You know what I love about this the most? You independent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You independent. You doing your own thing. You got your own team. You building it. I think you're gonna. I think that you building a dope brand right now. You know what I mean? I like the fact that you open. You allow your guests to be open. Especially off the next one, with different businesses. And I know where you was going at, where you were saying you made bad business decisions or whatever the case may be.
When I said that, though, it's like I told myself, stop being hard on yourself and take this as a lesson.
Right.
And keep going.
But I know that episode when you have your girls on here and y'all talk about the hardships and what y'all been through and you allow them to share their, that's dope. You know what I mean? That's going to be dope, too. So that's going to be dope. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, let me tell y'all something, man. This is what I learned about business. Things ain't going to always go right, man. Just work.
Just keep going.
Go straight. Go forward. Work. Keep making it shake.
Identify what's not working
yeah.
and get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what y'all got to do, man. Do not watch social media and think that everybody's doing peachy cream. Like the first couple episodes we showed, like I said, we grown. I mean, even with the first couple episodes we show out, we wasn't in the best space. We gonna ride for each other regardless. But we wasn't in the best space coming into that episode. Somebody said that today. Somebody said that this podcast is therapy for us.
Yeah, a couple people.
Yeah, somebody said that today, that it's therapy for us. And I had other people say, like, man, me and my wife going through the same thing. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm glad. Let me tell y'all something. Just because you have a disagreement or something's not going right or you not feeling something at the time, I always used to tell you this. Like, I think our biggest beef was, I say, tell me what's up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just tell me. I'm cool with it. As long as people talk to me, I'm big on communicating. Don't keep getting on my nerves about the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm this kind of person. I'm willing to communicate. If you ask me something, I'm willing to tell you. But if you keep asking me the same thing because you want a different answer, then that I'm just not gonna fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm that kind of person. You know what I mean? Like if we say we're gonna do something, let's try to execute it and get it done. I don't want to keep revisiting the same thing. You know what I mean? So I think that being on this podcast has helped. Like they said, help us, help you better communicate. Because like you said, you different, you changing. You know what I'm saying? You changing.
I'm comfortable with it. You told me to do it 3 years ago, and I was like, what am I talking about? No,
yeah. I think you got a lot to share. You know what I mean?
I do.
You come from North Philly. We come from poverty. You know what I mean?
From poverty, man. We ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity. I think I want to be a rapper, though.
You want to rap?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll put you in a stool. Nikki the Stallion.
You building me a stool. How about that?
Nikki the Stallion.
You building me a stool.
Get them knees together.
Oh, my God.
Nikki the Stallion.
You know how Cardi B said she got a bag and fixed her teeth? When I get me a bag, I'm fixing my knees. You done wore them things out.
Shut up on that note. I love y'all, man. Listen up. Next time, make sure y'all tune in, man, for the one and only Country Cooking, all right? That's right. Saudi Ashula from Philadelphia will be on here on the next episode. So I look forward to that, joint.
Yeah, me too.
You think she cooked me some teriyaki chicken? Can we get the kitchen set up for it?
Yeah. I don't eat meat, but I might have to eat turkey wings that day. Okay.
I thought you don't eat meat.
I don't, but I might have to eat turkey wings that day when Saudi comes.
I can't do nothing with a vegan.
Okay, bye.
Go on.
Okay, bye. Hey guys, so I hope you've been enjoying the podcast. So don't forget to head over to YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. And we're also available on all podcast platforms. Thanks for watching.